Smith & Wesson M&P 15. The Smith & Wesson M&P 15 sport rifle is a quality firearm at a bargain price. It is not meant to be a mall ninja AR dripping with rails and oozing tacticool. Smith & Wesson has aimed its rifle at AR newbies looking for a quality firearm at a bargain price, and has done away with the dust cover and forward assist. The target market is less likely to need an AR to fight terrorists in sandstorms and extreme weather than use that funny shell holder thingy to eat snails. The rifle will likely live out its days in a case or safe with semi-regular forays to the range or the woods. The forward assist on the M&P 15 Sport is a throwback to the rifle's original design, with a cylindrical slap assist found on most other black rifles nowhere to be seen. Newer users tend to hit the forward assist with the force of Thor's hammer rather than giving it to the gentle smack that's needed to bring a round into battery if it hasn't seated properly. If the rifle doesn't charge properly without a forward assist, the user can use the scallop section of the bolt itself and a finger on the support hand to gently nudge the action closed. The Smith & Wesson M&P 15 Sport is a full-profile rifle of American 4140 steel with a chromed bolt carrier and gas key and a melanite coating. It also incorporates 5R rifling, an innovation Smith added after they acquired Thompson Center Arms. The rifle ships with a flat-top Picatinny-style rail with an adjustable removable dual-aperture rear and adjustable A2 post front sights. The lower and upper receivers are fashioned from 7075 T6 aluminum, fully forged in-house by Smith & Wesson, and include a single-piece, solid-forged, non-removable oversized trigger guard, a typical 6-position telescoping stock, sling mounts, and a bayonet lug. The gun was tested at Gunsight's Scrambler course, where maximum distance shot was 50 yards. With night vision and thermal gear, the gun was able to hit high-plate steel at 50 yards and consistently placed rounds in the T-zone within seconds of being instructed to fire. If the gun is as reliable as initial impressions indicate, it is a tremendous value for money. Smith has finally brought the same quality and functionality to the AR world that made their revolvers famous. Number 15. Kel-Tec Sub 2000, $500. With the Sub 2000, which is about as compact as guns get, Kel-Tec may have created the ideal firearm for carrying in a backpack. At the tail end of a market that was already well known for being unconventional, it undoubtedly produced some of the most distinctive 9mm carbines, also available in 40 S&W, ever seen. The interesting nature of the Sub 2000 can be attributed to its one-of-a-kind folding design. The carbine can be folded into a tight 16-inch package thanks to a hinge located at the front of the receiver. This makes it excellent for keeping it handy in a knapsack, sports bag, or vehicle. In addition, it may be deployed in a matter of seconds with just the push of a button. The Sub 2000, which is now in its second iteration and weighs only 4 pounds, is also extremely lightweight. This is because a significant portion of the gun is constructed out of fiberglass-filled nylon, which accounts for the majority of its overall composition. In addition, Kel-Tec included versatility into the system by making it compatible with mags from a variety of manufacturers, including Smith & Wesson, Sig Sauer, Beretta, and Glock. It is highly likely that this has you covered, regardless of the weapon that you carry. Controls that are simple and straightforward, such as the charging handle located under the buttstock, contribute to the attractiveness of this product, not to mention a plethora of other features and accessories, including as abundant rail space, a fiber optic front sight, sling mounts, and a variety of aftermarket enhancements. Number 14. Hi-Point 995 TS, $350. Let's examine a budget-friendly 9mm carbine called the Hi-Point Model 995. Yet, how effective is it? A trustworthy option for people on a restricted budget is the Hi-Point 995 TS carbine, which is price-friendly. Given its price range, the fact that it comes with a lifetime warranty is a noteworthy feature. Only if you are the gun's first or third owner, though, does the guarantee cover you. 76 distinct models of carbines are made by the manufacturer, including the Hi-Point 995 TS. Although the carbine is available in a variety of calibers, we will be concentrating on the 9mm model in this instance. This gun is hardly a beauty queen in terms of appearance. It does, however, provide a practical and functional design. Although it may not be the smoothest or lightest trigger on the market, the carbine's trigger breaks at 6 pounds. After a few rounds, some users may find the projection or point at the bottom of the trigger to be bothersome. The screws do not always align with the holes, and the edges do not mate uniformly, which is another flaw. The gun's functioning is unaffected by this, but some users may find it a little annoying. The high-point carbine might be a good option to think about if you're looking for a knock-around rifle that is inexpensive and capable of firing a variety of calibers. It comes in the following calibers: 10mm, 9mm, 380, 45 ACP, and 40 S&W. The carbine has a barrel length of 16.5 inches, although it is also available with a barrel length of 19 inches. It is 31.5 inches in length. The carbine is simple to handle and move because of its 6.25-pound weight. It accepts high-point pistol mags and also has aftermarket mags available. The mag capacity is 10+1 rounds. Although it may not be the smoothest or lightest trigger on the market, the carbine's trigger breaks at 6 pounds. After a few rounds, some users may find the projection or point at the bottom of the trigger to be bothersome. The screws do not always align with the holes, and the edges do not mate uniformly, which is another flaw. The factory-installed sights on the high-point carbine are also good, and it has a Picatinny rail for mounting numerous add-ons like lights, pistol grips, optics, and lasers. Overall, this carbine is a practical and inexpensive solution that provides adaptability and modification options. Number 13. Ruger PC Carbine, $400. Do you think the Ruger pistol caliber carbine is a good PCC? Find out together! The Ruger PC Carbine is a weapon that is worth taking into consideration if you're looking for a modernized pistol caliber carbine with tactical characteristics. Its ability to use Glock mags, a well-liked and generally accessible choice, is one of this carbine's key features. In addition to being easily disassembled and stored or transported, the carbine is portable. It also supports M-LOK, which gives you a lot of customization choices. There are a few disadvantages to take into account, though. When seeking for a lightweight choice, shooters may find the Ruger PC Carbine to be a drawback due to its weight. A further drawback for people who aim for accuracy in their shooting is that accuracy can occasionally be uneven. The controls are mixed as well, which some shooters can find difficult at first. A variety of features distinguish the Ruger PC Carbine, a 9mm carbine. It has a barrel length of 16.12 inches, and its total length is between 32.25 and 35.5 inches long. Although the carbine is heavier than average at 7.3 pounds, most shooters can still manage it. More than some other carbines on the market, the mag capacity is 17. The reversible charging handle and mag release are further noteworthy features that make this a fantastic choice for shooters who are left or right-handed. Additionally, the barrel has threads, allowing the use of muzzle devices like compensators or suppressors. Consider this carbine because of the simple takedown mechanism and threaded barrel, two more advantages. Number 12. Palmetto State Armory PX9, $800. The PSA PX9 9mm AR pistol is an amazing addition to a collection and a great way to include the 9mm Glock pistol into a full platform instead of just a sidearm application. The PX9 is Palmetto State Armory's billet version of the hybrid Glock-style 9mm AR platform. It was tested through 500 rounds of various styles of ammo at different distances and with various scenarios. It can hold just as many rounds as an AR-15 rifle and can interchange mags with the Glock 17, 19, 19X, 26, and 34. It also has the proven dependability and availability of tons of aftermarket Glock mags to choose from. The PSA PX9 AR in 9mm uses a less common half to 36 thread pattern on the end of the barrel. The PSA PX9 AR9 9mm pistol is a great choice for personal defense due to its accuracy, stability, and larger mags. It has a slight concave on the top rail, making indexing a subconscious affair. The recoil is manageable and follows-up shots are almost instant. The enhanced polished trigger is nice and breaks clean and resets crisp. However, the May bolt hold open is a personal peeve and should be addressed if used for personal defense. The Palmetto State Armory PX9 AR pistol is a full system that integrates the stability and capacity advantages of a rifle out to 200 yards, lowered individual mag weight versus a rifle, interchangeability of mags with your Glock pistol, the unification of ammunition types between platforms, the ability to attach lights and accessories, and overall badassery. The mag release had a tendency to randomly hang in the released position, stopping insertion of follow-up mags. Number 11. Smith & Wesson M&P 9 Shield EZ Carbine, $400. Nowadays, it's difficult to distinguish out because there are so many polymer pistols available. However, Smith & Wesson has achieved it with their EZ pistol series. The Smith & Wesson Shield EZ series is unquestionably something to think about if you have trouble operating the slide on a conventional semi-auto handgun. This gun's easy-to-rack slide is one of its best qualities, making it ideal for beginners or anyone with weak hands. The Shield Easy is a decent and small carry gun in terms of size. It is an excellent choice for people searching for a dependable pistol to carry for personal protection because it is simple to hold and maneuver. The Shield Easy only has an 8+1 capacity, which may be a drawback for some, so it's crucial to keep that in mind. The Shield Easy doesn't offer as many modification choices as some other firearms available. There isn't much area for extras because of the little pick rail up front, which can be a problem for people who want to add a sight or laser. Despite this, the Shield Easy continues to be a dependable and simple-to-use firearm that offers a comfortable shooting experience. The Shield Easy series offers shooters some flexibility when it comes to selecting the best weapon for their needs, because it is available in both the 9mm and 380 ACP calibers. The gun is lightweight and portable, making it simple to carry and control. It's a wonderful touch that the back sight may be adjusted to meet the tastes of each shooter. For those with weak grips, the Easy series is best. Number 10. Taurus CT9, $350. There are two primary target markets for the pistol caliber CT9 carbine: tactical and leisure shooters. For the leisure shooter, this is not a big concern, but it will push the majority of the tactical market away because it employs a proprietary mag design and only produces them with a 10-round capacity. The CT9 features a polymer lower and furnishings and an extruded aluminum upper in a basic blowback design. In order to reduce overall weight, it has a steel bolt, trunnion, and barrel enclosed in an aluminum and polymer shield. It also includes a couple decorative thin steel plates on the outside. With a Picatinny rail and two plastic iron sights, the Taurus CT9 is built with lefties in mind. The rear sight can be adjusted from an aperture to a square notch, while the front sight is not centered in the hood. Although it is placed forward on the upper assembly, the charging handle can also be switched to the right or left side. Both the right and left sides of the gun are equipped with the ambidextrous bolt hold open and release, which is a copy of the AR. Mags fall free as long as the paddle is fully inserted into the paddle-style mag release, which is placed behind the mag. The CT9's trigger is a single-stage mechanism with a light let-off. All of the gun's furniture is made of plastic, and it includes plastic rails for installing lights as well as coarse ribs for a secure grip. Although the thumb hole stock is a kludge inspired by California, the pistol grip is a copy of the AR. The upper assembly of the rifle houses all of its working components, making it possible to add a decent folding or collapsing stock. Taurus made the decision to place the CT9 mag before the grip and trigger, which has both positive and negative effects. The advantage is that a folding stock can be used, but the disadvantage is that the balance is shifted too far forward, lengthening the overall design. A generic factory reloaded 9mm was used to test the CT9 and it performed well. Number 9. Palmetto State Armory AKV, $800. Popular AK-style handgun made for both military and law enforcement use is the Palmetto State Armory AKV. The 9mm chambered AKV is a great option for a variety of shooting applications, thanks to a number of characteristics. The AKV's tiny size is among its most notable qualities. The AKV can be handled and maneuvered easily in small spaces, thanks to its 18.5-inch overall length. This makes it a popular option for law enforcement officials and other people who require a small caliber weapon for close quarters fighting. Its blowback-operated system is another feature that distinguishes the AKV from other weapons. Because of this system's reliability and simplicity, maintenance and operation are straightforward. A threaded barrel is another characteristic of the AKV that enables the attachment of a suppressor or other muzzle device. An adjustable rear sight, a chrome molly barrel, and a lower receiver that meets mil-spec standards are additional features. In addition, the weapon incorporates a Picatinny rail system that enables users to install a variety of add-ons, including grips, lights, and lasers. Because the AKV's mag holds 35 rounds, it is possible to shoot continuously for longer periods of time without having to often reload. A bolt hold-open feature on the gun also makes it simple to determine when it needs to be reloaded or when it is empty. The AKV is accurate and trustworthy in terms of performance. Even under challenging circumstances, the blowback-operated system makes sure the rifle operates smoothly and consistently. It can be rapidly cleaned and maintained in the field because the weapon is simple to maintain. Number 8. TNW Arrow Survival Rifle, $900. The Arrow Survival Rifle is one of the most elegant yet unheard of takedown rifles on the market. It was developed by TNW Firearms Inc., an up-and-coming manufacturer of assorted firearms and accessories. The gun is designed based on the classic AR-7, the Armalite's backup rifle for American Air Force pilots. It has a removable barrel and a variety of caliber options, making it the ultimate survival weapon. It has a 5.5-pound weight, AR-15 style grip, and a collapsible stock to provide shooters with a custom fit. TNW is quickly making a name for themselves among American sport shooters, especially on the West Coast. The Arrow Survival Rifle is a semi-auto survival rifle with front accessory rails and fully ambidextrous operation with right or left side ejection. It is versatile and manageable, but many people report loose barrels and jamming. It is overpriced due to the fact that the company is still small and growing, but even major manufacturers have overpriced survival guns. Arrow enthusiasts love having the insane amount of caliber options, but they really love TNW for enabling it to accept standard Glock mags. Despite the high price tag, the Arrow rifle is a good buy, but wait to get secondhand due to the high price tag. Number 7. CZ Scorpio Evo, $850. Designed for use by members of the armed forces, law enforcement, and civilian shooters, the CZ Scorpion Evo is a well-liked firearm. A semi-auto pistol in the 9mm caliber, the Scorpion Evo has a number of features that make it the perfect option for a range of shooting situations. Thanks to its compact 16-inch length, Evo is controllable in limited spaces. The police force and anyone that needs a tiny pistol for use in limited locations frequently prefer it because of this. The Scorpion Evo also has a blowback system that makes it stand out. The operation of this system is simple and low maintenance. It is possible to mount a suppressor or other muzzle device on the Scorpion Evo's threaded barrel. The advantages of Scorpio Evo are quite varied. The pistol's features, including its folding stock, adjustable aperture sights, and Picatinny rail system, allow it can be customized to the shooter's requirements and preferences. Because the Scorpion Evo's mag holds 20 rounds, it is possible to shoot continuously for longer periods of time without frequently reloading. A bolt hold open feature on the gun also makes it simple to determine when it needs to be reloaded or when it is empty. Number 6. PSA Gen 4 AR-9, $200. Palmetto State Armory is known for value-built firearms, and their lowers for their AR-15s seem to work just as well as any other forged lower on the market. The PSA AR-9 is a pistol caliber carbine with a flat side, rounded upper, and block-type build. It comes with an SB tactical brace, A2 brake, charging handle, and ergonomics. The safety is a standard mil-spec AR-style safety lever and can be swapped for any standard AR-15 selector switch. The pistol grip is a Magpul-style pistol grip with Magpul MOE. The PSA AR-9 Magpul grip is a great choice for a pistol caliber carbine. It has a nice large paddle design and a lever-style mag release that works on an almost seesaw-like motion. The magwell on pistol caliber carbines can be hit or miss, but the PSA AR-9 has a decent flare to the magwell. The magwell itself has very thick walls, and when you shove a mag in the gun, it does funnel up and into the gun. But because these mags weren't necessarily created for this, and to go this far into a metal magwell, it does have some drag. The mag release seems to work fairly well. The PSA AR-9 has a standard AR-15 bolt release and bolt hold open, as well as a standard AR-15 bolt latch. The charging handle on the AR-9 is a standard AR-15 charging handle, which can be interchanged with any of the Radian's Raptor and Gaysel's charging handles. The charging handle works like it would expect it to be, very smooth, with no problems. The bolt hold open and bolt release are the same as an AR-15 bolt release, and the charging handle is the same as an AR-15 charging handle. The PSA AR-9 is a pistol configuration with an SB Tactical, SB A4 brace, and a 16-inch barrel. It can be converted to an SBR and put a stock on it, or you can use any AR-style brace as long as you Form 1 it. Number 5. Foxtrot Mike FM4, $850. A 9mm semi-auto pistol with a number of characteristics that make it the best option for a range of shooting situations is the Foxtrot Mike FM9. The FM9's lightweight and small form is one of its distinguishing qualities. The FM9 is lightweight, portable, and easy to use in confined situations. Its overall length is approximately 7.5 inches and it weighs only 24 ounces. This makes it a popular option for those in police enforcement and other groups who require a small caliber weapon for close quarters fighting. The FM9's blowback mechanism distinguishes it from comparable weapons in another way. This system is a fantastic option for use in challenging circumstances because it is dependable and simple to maintain. A polymer frame, a chrome moly barrel, and a threaded muzzle are further features. The gun sights may be adjusted, enabling users to fit it to their unique requirements and tastes. Due to the FM9's 33-round mag capacity, longer shooting sessions are possible without the need for frequent reloads. The gun also has a bolt hold open function that makes it simple to determine when it needs to be reloaded or when it is empty. The blowback operation makes sure that the gun operates smoothly and consistently even in challenging circumstances. The weapon can be readily cleaned and maintained in the field because it is simple to maintain. Number 4. Freedom Ordnance FX9 $700. The Freedom Ordnance FX9 is a semi-auto pistol caliber carbine made in the US. It uses Glock mags and an 18.6-inch barrel in 9mm AR-15 compatible buffer, trigger, rear stock, forend, and grip. The grip, stocks, and handguards can be replaced with any go-fast AR parts. Older FX9s have an issue with the bolt face, but new FX9s will not have this issue. The gun is lightweight and fast to snap to target and can be modified with many go-fast parts stripped from the prohibited Canadian AR-15. The FX9 is a great PCC to disassemble, but there are some common bugs that show up. These include the need for brass case, round nose, 115 or 124 grain bullet ammo, a stovepipe double feed condition, and the ability to fire out of battery. Reloaded ammo with bullets that may be out of round or poorly toleranced should be avoided. The FX9 is a competitive platform with the Ruger PC Carbine, Thurion Defense Competition, and JR Carbine. It has the best ergonomics for Canadian race gunning in IPSC and 3-gun, but reliability is hit or miss. It has the best ergonomics for Canadian race gunning in IPSC and 3-gun, but reliability is hit or miss. Improvements in strong ejection and better shielding of the firing pin are needed to prevent out-of-battery discharges. Number 3. Colt AR-15 9mm, $700. Pistol caliber carbines are the fastest growing category of firearms in the civilian market. CZ, SIG, PSA, Hi-Point, IWI, and more are making them. Build your own AR in 9mm with Colt SMG mags. The Colt SMG is a retro classic 1980 style design that served a variety of police and military forces. AR-15 lowers take Glock mags, but the Colt SMG is still popular due to its retro style and metal construction. The Colt SMG mags are a double-feed mag designed for SMG use. They are not as widely available, and aftermarket Glock mags are much cheaper. The 9mm AR-15 with a 16-inch barrel and a suppressor is remarkably quiet for an unsuppressed gun. It is an affordable weapon to train with, and self-defense loads are widely available. It is a low-recoiling weapon with little muzzle, concussion, and blast. Number 2. Smith & Wesson M&P FPC, $650. A new addition to this list, released in early 2023, the S&W M&P FPC is not yet proven, but it does look very promising. It's a straight blowback, semi-auto PCC that feeds from double-stack 9mm M&P mags, has storage for 2 spare mags in the buttstock, and the whole thing can be folded in half where the barrel meets the receiver. Because the folding mechanism is horizontal, it can be folded without interfering with one's optics, like on Kel-Tec's folding PCC. Speaking of optics, on the M&P FPC they're mounted on the M-LOK handguard that also has Picatinny rail on its top. The barrel is also threaded, and the grips are compatible with M&P pistol palm swell grip adapters. To top it off, the whole package ships with 3 mags and a carrying case that fits the rifle while folded. Number 1. Facts on Firearms Bantam, $1,000. Facts on Firearms has released an affordable and feature-rich 9mm carbine called the Bantam. It features a lightweight 13-inch M-LOK aluminum free-floating handguard, last round hold open, forged receivers with a tensioning screw, Glock mag compatibility, an M4 stock, A2 pistol grip, and flash hider, and is Glock mag compatible. The 16-inch barreled blowback Bantam has several features you'd expect on a more expensive AR-style PCC, including a lightweight 13-inch M-LOK aluminum free-floating handguard, last round hold open, forged receivers with a tensioning screw, and Glock mag compatibility. The M4 stock, A2 pistol grip, and flash hider are not too geeked up about, but if you can live with standard fare, they're fine. Number 15. Stoeger STR-9C, $400. The Stoeger STR-9C is a Turkish compact handgun that comes in a lot cheaper than Glock. But is it a good alternative to the Austrian pistol? Come find out. The universe of striker-fired 9mm carry pistols is expanding fast. It seems that every other manufacturer in the gun industry has made, is making, or will make a pistol to compete in this market. The Stoeger STR-9C is a feature-rich, 24-ounce, 13-round capacity 9mm compact pistol that is optics-ready with 4 adapter plates. It shoots like a larger gun and handles recoil well. It features 3-dot sights, a loaded chamber indicator, deep slide serrations fore and aft, and a familiar takedown drill. The gun comes with a 5-year warranty, not a lifetime warranty, and is manufactured in Istanbul, Turkey. The gun's target market is concealed carriers and Glock 26 fans who carry the 12-round extended mag. Stoeger has been around since 1922 and is the official and sole importer and distributor of Beretta, Benelli, Franchi, Stoeger airguns, and Burris brands in Turkey. They are probably known more for shotguns than pistols, but the STR-9 and its compact cousin have struck a chord with the shooting public.
Whoa, it doesn't want that 13th round to go in.
Number 14. Canik TP9SA, $500. The Canik TP9SA pistol is an evolution of their TP9 double-action single-action pistol. It is single-action only and comes in black and desert tan Duracoat. It has several positive qualities, including interchangeable backstraps, 18 rounds of 9mm in high-quality mags, and perhaps the best trigger you'll find on any striker-fired pistol at any price. The pistol is comfortable in the hand, and the trigger reach is quite short, making it an enjoyable experience. The TP9 is a polymer pistol with a small backstrap and a vertical grip angle. It is a soft shooter, but has a bit more muzzle flip than most comparable pistols. The trigger is light and grit-free, and the rest of the controls are well placed. The slide machining is of excellent quality, but the desert tan finish on the gun was more like paint than Cerakote. The 3-dot sights are not great for all-purpose use, and the decocker is not available. The Canik TP9SA has a decocker on the top of the slide, which makes it a no-go as a defensive weapon. The price is nice, but the decocker makes it a no-go as a defensive weapon. The Canik TP9SA is a good pistol with good ergonomics, shootability, accuracy, and concealability. It has a low price, but the value for that low price is excellent. It is a great option for a new shooter on a budget and for those with small hands.
Empty cartridge. Oh, and another one.
Number 13. Rock Island Armory GI, $400. The Rock Island Armory GI 1911 is a bare-bones 1911 designed to mimic the 1911s of the first couple of world wars at an affordable price point. It has a capacity of 8 rounds, a 45 ACP caliber, a barrel length of 5.15 inches, a weight of 2.47 pounds, and a height of 5.5 inches. It is designed to be simple and to mimic the 1911s of the first couple of world wars, and is great for those who like old school cool and want to customize the gun to their exact needs. The Rock Island Armory GI 1911 features a smooth wood grips and parkerized finish, fixed front and rear sights, a standard mag, and a crisp 4.5-pound trigger. It has a long break-in period before it will run reliably, but it is still ammo picky and only likes 230 grain variety ammunition. Accuracy is challenging due to the small sights, but if you stand still, exercise sound fundamentals, get the sights right, and take your time, you can easily hit the A-zone of a target. The Rock Island Armory GI 1911 is an affordable firearm with a nice trigger and old-school ergonomics. It has no extended beaver tail, large ambidextrous safety, or aggressive checkering on the grip panels. The mag catch, slide lock, and hammer are all textured and slip-proof for easy engagement. The rear serrations are short and shallow, but the slide glides smoothly. The gun is still a fun gun to shoot with memories packed into it. Even with its imperfections, it is an interesting gun that allows you to step back in time to the days when the 1911 was the most modern service pistol on the market. The Rock Island Armory GI 1911 is a classic gun that has been used for decades. It has changed over the last 15 years, with the finish being black, the RIA logo being small, and the wood grips being prettier. The price has also gone up, from $389 to $500. The Rock Island Armory 1911 has some pros and cons, but is still a top pistol due to its historical design and great ergonomics. It has a long break-in period, ammunition pickiness, and small sights, but is still a top pistol. Number 12. Beretta Pico, $600. The Beretta Pico is the smallest concealed carry gun on the market today, with a width of 0.71 inches. It is US-made, lightweight, and incredibly easy to operate, and is ideal for competition shooting, tactical small game hunting, and law enforcement. It features ergonomic construction and design, easy to operate and durable construction, customizable design, safety-oriented design, and precise machining. The mag catch isn't that easy to engage, and the design enhances speedy operation and safety for beginners. The Beretta Pico handgun is a double-action-only handgun designed for defense and not target shooting. It comes with two stainless steel mags with a load capacity of 6 rounds, one of which features flush fitting in line with the frame, and the other features a polymer base plate extension. The ambidextrous mag release and the left side slide stop are the only two manual controls, and the manual safety device is missing. The mag release actuation is smooth and can be fired in the absence of a mag in place. The Pico pistol has a set of Trigicon sights that make it one of a kind. These sights are easy to fix without any complicated tools and feature a short and smooth design, preventing any snagging. The white dot sights offer perfect visibility in all light conditions and allow windage adjustment. Both sights can be replaced with optic fiber sights, tritium or other suitable styles, making the accuracy of the gun fantastic. Beretta's Pico handgun has a high accuracy performance compared to other bigger pistols. It features nested recoil springs and low recoil, making it among the most accurate pistols and easy to use for all. It also features a modular design with a steel subchassis, a white light unit or integrated Laser Max laser, and a wide range of colors to customize the gun's look. Number 11. Smith & Wesson M&P Shield, $500. The original S&W Shield was a wildly popular little gun, but let's see how it stacks up to more modern micro 9mm. The Smith & Wesson M&P Shield is an older generation CCW gun that has a 7/8+1 capacity and a small footprint. It is equipped with a performance center ported slide and sights for added visibility in low light situations. The barrel and slide are ported for better performance and less muzzle rise when firing. The sights are high-vis for added visibility in low-light situations. The barrel and slide are ported for better performance and less muzzle rise when firing. The M&P Shield is a popular and proven concealed carry gun. The Smith & Wesson M&P 9 Shield is the OG of a great line of guns, but newer versions like the Shield M 2.0 and the Shield Plus have come out with better capacity, optics readiness, and ergonomics. The trigger is smooth and short pull, and the trigger safety is separated into two sections. The grip is a happy medium between a compact and a subcompact, and the single stag mag still holds 7 rounds. The sights are Smith & Wesson Performance Center-Ported M&P 9 Shield Front Sight. The Smith & Wesson Performance Center-Ported M&P Shield with slick back is a great gun. It shoots well, but the night sights are not very functional. The slide release is a pain to remove and reinstall. The barrel is 14-inch shorter than the Glock, and the grip is 14-inch wider than the Glock. The Performance Center ported M&P 9 Shield has a good ergonomics, a molded texture in the grip, and an evenly balanced weight.
Accuracy is good, and dependability is excellent. Jackie's biggest qualm with the Shield is its mushy trigger.
Number 10. Glock 42, $400. The Glock 42 is the smallest gun in the Glock lineup, with a .380 caliber, 6+1 auto capacity, 3.25-inch barrel length, and a single-stack subcompact model. It falls between the Ruger LCP and LCP2 and Kel-Tec P3AT in size and price, and features such as grip still working for larger hands, just big enough to handle well, and excellent size for concealed use. It is the perfect Goldilocks size as far as micro pistols are concerned. It is known for its reliability, but it is more ammunition sensitive than other models in the Glock lineup. It is easy to put rounds on paper quickly, but it will not operate 100% on all ammunition. It is important to keep track of what practice ammo your G42 likes and test defensive hollow point ammunition before trusting it with your life. The .380 ACP is now the standard carry round due to better performance in hollow point ammunition. It is lighter than 9mm and can still struggle to meet testing standards, but it is better to have a .380 you actually carry than a 9mm or 45 ACP left at home. The Glock 42 is a great choice for a defensive pistol due to its easy to carry, big enough to shoot well, and low capacity. It has an internal drop safety, firing pin safety, trigger safety, mag release, slide release, and mag release can be flipped for lefties.
Perfect.
Number 9. Mossberg MC1SC, $450. The Mossberg MC1SC is a semi-auto polymer striker-fired pistol with a 9mm caliber, 6+1, 7+1 capacity, weight 1.18 pounds, length 6.25 inches, width 1.03 inches, height 4.3 inches. It is an exciting move in the industry. Almost 100 years after the Mossberg Brownie, a pepperbox Derringer-style handgun with 4 barrels and chambered in .22 LR. Israeli weapons industries released the Tavor X95 as a newer bullpup rifle to rival their older SAR design in the same range. The Mossberg MC1SC is a compact concealed carry pistol with an aggressive trigger design and a safe takedown system. It also has a unique mag design with a clear mag and compatible with Glock 43 mags. Mossberg is late to the game in the polymer, striker-fired, compact concealed carry pistol market, and its design doesn't offer anything fundamentally different from other similar handguns and is a bit behind on size for capacity. The MC1SC has a flat profile trigger with integrated blade safety, a reversible mag release, an aggressive signature Mossberg grip texturing, palm swell and grip angle provide superior ergonomics, a glass-reinforced polymer frame for enhanced durability, and Mossberg Clear Count TM polymer 6-round flush fit and 7-round extended mags offer low friction and high wear resistance. Mossberg is late to the game in polymer striker-filed compact concealed carry pistol market, and its design doesn't offer anything fundamentally. The Mossberg MC1SC is an alternative to the Glock 43, but its size and weight for 6 rounds leaves something to be desired. Mossberg takes its reputation for quality and reliable firearms and applies it to this pistol. The mags are clear, and the striker looks very Glock-like, but it takes down without needing to pull the trigger. The striker is advertised as a safety feature, but it is not necessary. If you're going to be unsafe with a gun, then you're going to be unsafe regardless of how the pistol was designed. Mossberg's MC1SC pistol is a great value for the price. It has a button on the back plate of the slide that allows the plate to be removed, followed by the striker. The slide is held on the frame by the rear plate. The MC1SC does not have an external safety, but they have released a model with a cross-bolt safety. Other advertised features include a textured grip and snag-free sights. The MC1SC exceeded expectations, but one thing we'd like to see changed is the texturing. Overall, the MC1SC is a great value, and you can't go wrong with it for the price.
Barrel. It is a DLC coated barrel, also stainless steel. Has a stainless steel slide. It is DLC coated, as is the 3.4 inch.
Number 8. Gearsan M1911SC, $700. The Gearsan 1911 lineup is a feature-rich series of 1911 single-action models, which would make John Browning proud. European American Armory has begun importing these fine examples of a classic firearm that is always at a special place here in the U.S. This compact carry model sports an impressive list of standard features which typically aren't found at this price point. The combination of price and features offers you an incredible value. The MC1911SC is a single-action 1911 model that is built on the compact officer-sized frame. Speaking of frames, the frame of this compact model is made from forged aluminum, which offers strength while also being rather lightweight. This concealed carry handgun is chambered in the powerful 45 ACP cartridge and holds 6 rounds in the flush-fitting mag. Adding to the impressive attributes of the M1911SC, this model comes standard with an extended beaver tail, skeletonized trigger and hammer, and an ambidextrous safety switch. So if you're a 1911 fan and you're looking for a new carry gun, this little pistol could be exactly what you're looking for.
Beauty of it, it comes in 9 or 45 and very, very smooth shooting, but ultimate in carrying.
Number 7. Springfield XDE, $450. Springfield's XDE is a subcompact single-stack 9mm pistol with a hammer and 2 high-quality stainless steel mags. It also includes extra fiber optic rods and a flush base plate for the 8-round mag. Controls include a thumb safety, slide stop, takedown lever, and mag release. The mag release protruded too far out the right side of the frame, making it difficult to eject a mag. The Springfield XDE has a surprisingly smooth trigger pull that increases in resistance just before the break. It has a hammer that provides additional recoil spring strength, a tall slide with posi wedge serrations that are effective, and a trigger that is either so far from the backstrap that a fingertip can barely reach it, or completely unreachable. The trigger is sharply curved and sits a long way forward inside the trigger guard, making it difficult to reach for large-handed shooters. The XDE is a subcompact handgun with a pleasant and controllable trigger, gas pedal, loaded chamber indicator flag, external hammer, and manual thumb safety. It is a pleasant shooter with a fiber optic front and serrations on both the front and rear of the front sight. The Springfield XDE is a comfortable shooting, reasonably accurate, reliable, and concealable firearm. It has 4 groups of 115 grain, plus P115 grain, weak 147 grain, and self-defense 147 grain. It runs through 500 rounds with confidence and can be decocked or cocked manually. Fit, finish, and machining show considerable care. It is a skinny DASA subcompact handgun for fans of hammer-fired guns. This Springfield XDE-C is a 9mm subcompact DASA gun with a capacity of one 8-round and one 9-round mag. It has a tall slide with shortish barrel on a tallish frame, a short rail, and limited aftermarket options. Overall, the XDE is a reliable but not a 5-star gun.
Like a glove and hit like a hammer. Introducing the Springfield.
Number 6. Century Zastava M88, $350. The Russian Tokarev is one of the most reliable and battle-tested handgun designs of all time. Century International Arms Zastava M88 continues the tradition, using a slim single-column mag and 7.62 by 25mm chambering. Recently, Tokarev pistols have been chambered for the 9mm Luger cartridge, which is affordable, widely distributed, and hollow-point defense loads are widely available. Romania's Zastava has designed a compact version of the Tokarev, with good handling and excellent balance. It uses a single-column 8-shot mag, sights, trigger, and hammer spur reflect the lineage of the pistol, and the slide is shortened into compact configuration. Chambering the pistol for the 9mm Luger cartridge means real economy and easy availability of personal defense loads. The pistol is reliable and as accurate as any Tokarev, securing 5-shot, 3.5-inch groups at a long 25 yards with Winchester USA FMJ loads. The M88 is a light, handy, steel-frame 9mm pistol that retails for less than $300. It has a mag safety that prevents the pistol from firing when the mag is removed. The slide isn't locked, and the pistol may be loaded with the safety applied. Initial range testing has proven encouraging, and the pistol feeds Winchester 115 grain JHP and Winchester 115 grain silver tip bullets without any problems. The trigger isn't the smoothest, but it is a straight to the rear, single-action trigger, and may be controlled. The sights were also good. This is a good gun for the money and one that will save your life if need be.
Alright, so our good old M88 Zastava. So this is the model M88A since it has an external safety that blocks the hammer from being struck.
Number 5. NAA-22LR, $250. North American Arms Company began in 1971 under the short-lived name of Rocky Mountain Arms in Provo, Utah, and released the world's smallest production revolver in .22 short with an overall length of 3.5 inches. The .22 caliber platform is not the best first option in self-defense, but it does offer handy size firearms that may be easier to carry more often than larger calibers. The NAA Mini Revolver is a unique firearm due to its size and features. It has a unique loading process where the cylinder pin can be removed and 5 rounds of ammunition can be loaded into its tiny chambers. During reloads, the cylinder pin can be used to punch out empty casings and the hammer can be set fully cocked to fire. Shooting the revolver is the second unique feature of this firearm. The NAA Mini Revolver is a last-ditch self-defense option with a shooting range of approximately 5 yards. It has a low-profile blade system front sight and rear sight notch and a 1/8 of an inch straight rearward motion of the 4.6-pound trigger pull.
Clears the little arm that moves the cylinder. Now right now, I'm going to be putting it on the safety notch. So there are notches halfway in between that allow you to keep the gun safe.
Number 4. Cal-Tec P32, $350. Pocket pistols have somewhat fallen out of vogue since the arrival of single-stack 9mm, newer high-capacity micro-compacts, and loads of modern concealment holster options. Many people that bought older Pocket 380s fired them a few times and realized they suck. Thus, the pocket pistol genre slowed down in sales as people realized slightly bigger was much better. However, maybe they just had the wrong caliber. What if we ditched the 380 ACP and looked at something in 32 ACP? The Cal-Tec P32 is a micro-sized pocket pistol in a much lower recoiling caliber than most. It has a 7-round flush-fit mag, full-length slide rails. It is the thinnest and lightest 32 ACP on the market, with a short recoil operation, rear slide serrations, external extractor, 5-pound DAO trigger, and a double-action-only hammer-fire design. The Cal-Tec P32 is a great concealed carry gun with a great compromise of size, power, and capacity. It is 0.75 inches thick and weighs in at 6.6 ounces, making it easy to carry anywhere in a position. It has a 7+1 capacity, and extended 10-round mags are also available. The slide is small, but the serrations at the rear make it easy to manipulate, and the light recoil spring makes it very easy to rack. The slide is small, but the serrations at the rear make it easy to manipulate, and the light recoil spring makes it very easy to rack.
And we're going to break the gun down to let you look at about field cleaning.
Number 3. Cal-Tec P11, $350. The Cal-Tec P11 is Cal-Tec's first in-house gun, designed to be carried in concealment and double action only. It has a 9mm caliber, short recoil-operated semi-auto double action only action, 14-ounce weight, 5.6 inches length, 3.1 inches barrel length, 10 rounds mag, 1 inch width, and 4.3 inches height.
Double action 9mm polymer pistol came about during the Clinton gun ban years when we couldn't have more than 10-round magazines.
It is one of the smallest and lightest 9mm guns ever made, with a suggested retail price of $250 to $300. It was a great success and paved the way for its many successors and variants. Cal-Tec designed the P11 to be a weapon for civilians and law enforcement, with a 9mm caliber.
Nothing to get hung up on in your pocket or in the holster or on your clothing.
Kellgren had used his skills and know-how prior to the P11's appearance, so he chose the 9mm caliber due to his knowledge of the various procedures and their results. Dynamic tension and muscle memory will help you fire straight and true to neutralize your target. The Cal-Tec P11 9mm is a concealed carry gun made for quick draw and quick shot. It should be practiced and trained with, but should not be used for fun shooting.
And this one tips the scales at just 14 ounces with a 3.1 inch barrel and 5.5 inches overall length.
Number 2. Hi-Point C9, $200. Founded in 1992, Hi-Point Firearms was created with a sole focus on creating reliable, cheap guns, negating complexity and aesthetics in search of their design. This led to a line of pistols and carbines that use simple mechanisms to achieve economy and reliability. One such pistol is the Hi-Point C9, a semi-auto with a polymer frame and a large die-cast slide made from a zinc alloy. The pistol does not operate with a breech lock like most other handguns. Instead, sheer heft is used to hold the slide closed throughout firing, giving the gun an empty weight of 29 ounces. The C9 is chambered in 9mm and can be used with an 8 or 10 round mag. Number 1. Double Tap Pistol, $350. The Double Tap is a 2-shot Derringer-style pistol chambered in 45 ACP and 9mm. Touted as the lightest tactical pocket pistol on the market, the Double Tap weighs in at 13 ounces and is only 5/8 of an inch wide. In addition to the 2 shots contained in the double-barreled action, the grip of the pistol allows the user to carry 2 reload shots. The Double Tap has a double-action trigger pull with second strike capability. Price-wise, Double Tap recommends about $500, but these 2-shot Derringers can be found for much, much less than that. That's all for this video, folks. We'll see you next time.